Eala fires improving warning to WTA rivals as she reveals Rafael Nadal message. Eala has revealed she received a personal message from tennis icon Rafael Nadal during her historic run at the Miami Open. 19-year-old Eala was arguably the story of this year's event in Miami, with the Filipina defying her wildcard status to reach the last four. Eala beat 3 Grand Slam champions, Jelena Ostapenko, Madison Keys, and Iga Swiatek, on her way to the last four, becoming the first woman from the Philippines to reach a WTA 1000 semifinal. Having been ranked 140th heading into the tournament, Eala's run saw her move up to a new high of world No. 75, becoming the first woman from her country to crack the top 100. Eala has long been recognized as a promising junior, having lifted the U.S. Open girls singles title back in 2022. And her talent has been honed at the Rafael Nadal Academy in Mallorca, where she trained for several years before graduating in 2023. Nadal publicly congratulated Eala on social media amid her ranking-defying run at the WTA 1000 event, but the teen star has now revealed she also received a direct message from the Spaniard. "Rafa messaged me," said Eala, speaking on power and play. "It was the first time he ever messaged me personally, so I think that was a shock to see." Funny story. I only saw it like a couple of days after Kazininga Punon Puno Young Cellphone Co. checking her phone. It was exciting to see his notification. Heading into the Miami Open, Eala had limited experience on the WTA Tour, and the 19-year-old has never played a Grand Slam main draw match. However, a ranking inside the top 100 will enable her to enter more WTA-level events, and will be enough to automatically enter the main draw of the French Open next month. Eala's most eye-catching win in Miami was her 6-2, 7-5 victory over reigning French Open champion Swiatek in the quarterfinals, though her third-round win over Australian Open champion Keys was even more emphatic. Having then pushed World No. 4 and 2024 U.S. Open runner-up Jessica Pegula to 3 sets in the last 4, all eyes are on what impact Eala could now make in the coming months. Eala fires improving warning to WTA rivals as she reveals Rafael Nadal message. In the competitive and often unforgiving world of tennis, it's rare to see a young player make such a powerful statement, not just with their performance on the court, but with their words off it. Yet Eala, the rising Filipino tennis star, is doing just that. At just 18 years old, Eala's rapid rise through the WTA rankings is turning heads, and she is sending a clear message to her rivals. She is far from finished and is only getting better. Eala, who recently reached a career-high No. 73 in the WTA rankings, is not only making a name for herself with her on-court performances, but is also garnering attention for her confidence and determination. As one of the youngest players on the tour, she understands that the road to the top is a marathon, not a sprint. But rather than shying away from the pressure, Eala is embracing it and using it as fuel to continue improving her game. And to prove just how seriously she's taking her ascent, she's sending a message to the world. She's only going to get better, and her rise has only just begun. But there's more to this story than just a rising star's self-assurance. Eala has revealed that one of tennis' most legendary players, Rafael Nadal, has been a source of inspiration and encouragement as she continues her journey. In a heartfelt message shared with the world, Eala reflected on the advice Nadal had given her and how it's helped shape her mindset moving forward. For Eala, Nadal's words were not just about tennis. They were about resilience, perseverance, and the importance of hard work. The rise of Eala, a star in the making. Eala's journey in tennis is nothing short of inspiring. Growing up in the Philippines, where tennis isn't as popular as basketball or boxing, Eala had to fight for recognition. But from a young age, it was clear that she had something special. With her powerful ground strokes, quick footwork, and relentless drive, Eala quickly made a name for herself in junior tournaments. Her rise was steady, but it wasn't until she transitioned to the WTA Tour that she truly started to shine. In just a few years, Eala went from being an unknown junior to a top 100 player, a feat that few teenagers had achieved. Her success wasn't handed to her on a silver platter. Instead, it came as a result of hours of practice, countless sacrifices, and an unwavering belief in her abilities. With a determination that rivals some of the greatest players in the game, Eala is now one of the most exciting young talents on the WTA Tour. But despite her impressive rise, she remains humble and focused on continuous improvement. For Eala, reaching no. 73 in the world is a huge milestone, but it's just the beginning. While other young players might be content with their early success, Eala is keenly aware that the road ahead is long and full of challenges. The level of competition is only going to increase, and in the fiercely competitive world of professional tennis, staying at the top is just as difficult as getting there. That's why Eala is firing a warning shot to her WTA rivals. She's not satisfied with where she is now. She's only going to get better. The mindset of a champion. Eala's improving warning to rivals. Eala's rise to prominence in women's tennis has come with its share of challenges. But rather than be intimidated by the pressure of competing against some of the best players in the world, Eala is using it as motivation. "I'm just focused on improving," she said in a recent interview. "Every day, I try to get better, whether it's with my technique, my fitness, or my mental approach. I'm not going to stop. I know I have a lot to learn, but I'm always looking for ways to grow." This mindset is one of the things that sets Eala apart from many of her peers. While others may focus on the rankings and the accolades, Eala remains grounded in the idea that continuous improvement is the key to success. And it's this determination that has allowed her to make such rapid progress. In fact, her message to her rivals is clear: "I'm improving, and I'm coming for you." Her ability to push herself beyond her limits, both physically and mentally, is something that has made her a formidable opponent on the court. She's not just relying on her natural talent. She's constantly working to improve every aspect of her game, from her footwork to her serve to her mental toughness. This dedication to self-improvement is something that will serve her well as she climbs even higher in the rankings and competes against the world's best players. Eala's rivals on the WTA Tour would be wise to take notice. She's not here to just compete, she's here to win. And with her mindset and work ethic, it's clear that she's capable of achieving great things in the years to come. The impact of Rafael Nadal's message.